Hello, I'm Brian Buford and welcome to my weekly video. This week we will focus on the first of many FUAQs, or frequently unasked questions. And our first FUAQ is, should I stay or should I go? Now this has happened to all of us at some point in our career. We don't know whether to hold them or fold them, walk away or run from work. Here's a 4-step process that I guarantee will help you get unstuck. Step number 1. Identify what specifically is making you unhappy. Is it the work you have to do, the people you have to work with, the culture you work in, or something else? For example, one client, and we'll call her Jen, identified that her boss was the main reason she was miserable at work. He was a micromanager, abrasive, and he took her hard work for granted. Now for step 2. Is this a change you or a change it situation? And I love this question, straight from Marshall Goldsmith's great book, Mojo. Did Jen need to change something about herself, her internal attitude or expectations or behavior, or did she need to change it, the job, another person, or something outside of herself? Jen realized that it was a change it. Her boss had to make some changes for her to stay, but she didn't think that was going to happen. In step number 3, Jen had to pick 3 people who knew her well, but had different perspectives. She made sure that 2 of these people were in her organization and familiar with her role and boss and situation. She got their input, and to her surprise, they told her that she was really highly valued in the company, and it was worth having a direct conversation with her boss. They also gave her some suggestions on how to approach this difficult conversation. And finally, in step number 4, pick one action step to take within the next week and have your advisors hold you accountable. Jen scheduled a 30-minute conversation with her boss, shared the impact of his behaviors, including her desire to leave the company, and made some specific suggestions and requests. And to her pleasant surprise, he was shocked and a bit panicked at the thought of her leaving. Now, he didn't do a 180, but he did make some changes and he got a little bit better. But more importantly, her mentors checked in on her and advocated for her across the organization. And that was enough for her to decide to stay at her company. It took courage for Jen to get unstuck, but by following these 4 steps, she worked through her dilemma and was more optimistic about her future at the company.